So in Play It Smart this month, the video you're going to see is actually of a milling machine. That's like watching paint dry, perhaps, unless you're interested in that sort of thing. It's actually cutting out front panels for equipment for my sound and disco business. The radio program is sort of connected because it's one of the first things that we ever built. I used to work with an audio consultant in Crosby, Liverpool, who built some of the first sort of custom disco decks, only we built ours to broadcast standards, so we were able to use them on outside broadcasts. And this broadcast is live from Liverpool Airport back in 1973, and that in itself is a thing, because if you weren't familiar with the way things were then, you'll think, what? He did a broadcast live from an airport. You wouldn't be allowed near such a place anymore. And what's more, the public were invited to come along and see us, and there were various things going on at the airfield that the public could come to. So quite a revelation.
Brian Smart? Mersey is the station.
It's the Brian Smart Show.
With nothing but fun.
Smart Circus.
Time to be free again.
Delightful. That's Straubs from their album Bursting at the Seams, and that's called Flying. I don't think that's quite the sort of flying that's going on here today at Speak Airport, but still.
Oh, who is the greatest DJ in this here land? Oh yeah. Who's got a voice that's sweet with golden tonsils and a disco too, just for you, you can't deny. Brian Smart goes to your heart, so listen all the time.
Isn't that awful?
And listen, may I say to you, if you're listening at home now and you live near the airport, that you should come along and see us all in action. Well, I think that's the right word. And the air display, of course, later on today too. And we've got music here in the show tent with about 3 people. But all those people at home are still listening, I hope. Detroit Emeralds, you want it, you got it.
Until Toe and VHF, this is Smart Circus.
26 minutes to 10 o'clock, you're listening to Smart Circus, coming to you live this morning from Liverpool Airport. And our man here, Nicholas Peake. Morning, Nicholas.
Good morning, Ryan.
He's going to tell us what it's all about today.
How am I? Well, at 10 o'clock, the static display opens, and this includes the Royal Air Force, the Royal Air Force Regiment, the Royal Navy, the Royal Marines, the Army, the Parachute Regiment, the Royal Air Forces Association, the Air Training Corps, the Alder Hey Intensive Care Unit, the Merseyside Society of Aviation Enthusiasts, Viscount Preservation Trust, whatever that is, something for philatelists, which is a series of souvenir postal covers specially designed to commemorate the display today, and people can get them stamped and all sorts of things, and they'll be worth a fortune in a few years. There's a fairground, of course, I've been told to say that.
Oh, I'm going.
And at 2 o'clock, that's when the flying display starts, and there's all sorts of things there, reading from my little notes. The Falcons parachute team with their freefall display, the Rothmans aerobatics team flying Pitts specials, no doubt, the Poachers aerobatic team with 4 jet provosts and the Blue Chips flying 2 chipmunks. Other aircraft on display will be Lightning, Vulcan, Lancaster, Mosquito, Hunter, Varsity, Hercules, Spitfire, Hurricane, Sea Fury, Meteor, Vampire, DC-10 and Trident 3.
I think something's flying overhead at the moment.
It's not me, but I'll be should be going up a bit later at about 12:30, I think, for the programme, then to talk to you from the balloon, I believe.
Yes, I hope that works. I mean, you're not going to fly away and we'll never see you again.
Providing I don't drop out of the balloon, I think I'll be all right.
You're insured, don't worry.
I bet I'd be.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay.
And if you live nearby, or you think you can get here before 11 o'clock, do come along. But if you can get here later on, we're back on the air at 12:25 for another half an hour. And we hope that Nicholas Peake will be going up in a balloon then, and maybe not coming down as well. Anyway, if you're already in the ground somewhere and you're looking for us, if you come down the main road and you go past the control point, and there's a tent on the left, and it's got our sign outside, a fantastically big sign, hand-painted by our station engineer, and you'll see us, and we're in here. It's not a very big tent, but at the moment there's not many people here, so that's fine. I have some dedications, things that have been handed to me on cigarette packets and all sorts. This one's for Billy Roscoe, David Roscoe and Fran of 546A Egbert Road, and that comes from Billy. One here which I picked up last night, and I did a discotheque last night at St William of York in Thornton, and I'm going to say hello to Jono, famous Jono of Crosby, and And lots of love on your birthday from Nora, and I believe we did the request the other way around a few weeks ago for Nora from Jono. And it's the sound of Nazareth, and this one's made the charts as well. Fantastic. It's called Broken Down Angel.
Used to be someone you could depend on.
And it seems to be fading away. Very slow fade, that. And that's Nazareth, and it's called Broken Down Angel. And right now...
Brian Smart is undoubtedly the greatest DJ in the world.
Mr. Everett, wow. And didn't he do well on Top of the Pops last night? Oh, superb it was. And it really created a disturbance in a show that's normally sort of stand on the screen, Mark, and speak for 20 seconds and then we'll cut you off. But he really went mad, watering the plants in the studio and everything last night. I thought it's very good indeed.